I'm Percy Dovetonsils. On this date in 1492, Christopher Columbus noted in his journal the use of tobacco among Native Americans, especially those living on the island of Nicorette. It was most prevalent among the Winston, Chesterfield, and Virginia Slim tribes. He noted their prices were much lower than in the stores. He put out the idea of the Great North American Smoke Out, and that's when things went south. That was the first recorded reference to tobacco, right after a meeting with the local tribe's chief. Smells like ashtray breath. Ironically, the ones using it were with the Nicorette tribe. He noted in his journal that the Native Americans were using something called tobacco despite warnings from the medicine man general. The tribe had divided the teepees into smoking and non-smoking sections. Local Native Americans smoked tobacco and often walked a mile to search for camels. He first noticed it when walking into a casino. In 1577, Sir Francis Drake of England departed on a voyage worldwide, although some were against circumnavigation. On this date in 1806, explorer Zebulon Pike discovered the mountaintop in Colorado, now known as Pikes Peak. Just think how different it would have turned out if the explorer William Doan had found it. In 1869, the United States government began free postal delivery. It was only a short time until the rates had to go up. Just curious, whatever happened to free? On this date in 1889, Dom Pedro, the second emperor of Brazil, was dethroned. I won't explain how citizens got him to leave his throne, but it was revolting. In 1901, the first electric hearing aid, the Acousticon, was patented. The only problem with this early version was the incredibly long extension cord. This reminds me of this joke: a guy bragged about his new hearing aid. How incredibly well it worked, and it only cost him $10. His friend asked, "What kind is it?" And the guy responded, "Oh, around $7.15. Someone asked what kind it was, and the inventor said, "Oh, around $8.30. It was a popular replacement for the gas engine-powered hearing airs, which were so loud that they defeated the purpose. On this date in 1937, air conditioning was installed in the House and Senate chambers of Congress. Just like Congress, we are having air conditioning installed in November. On this date in 1996, the late Michael Jackson married the woman carrying his baby, his plastic surgeon's nurse, Debbie Rowe, in an Australian wedding ceremony. Hey, if you were. National Raisin Bran Cereal Day, Spicy Hermit Cookie Day, National Bunt Day, Clean Out Your Refrigerator Day, National Philanthropy Day, and America Recycles Day. Shailene Woodley turns 32 today. She's best known for Divergent and The Descendants and a couple of months' worth of the Aaron Rodgers story. Chad Kroeger of Nickelback turns 49 today. No relation to the grocery store. Johnny Lee Miller turns 51 today. He starred in the TV series, Sherlock and now The Crown. Once married to Angelina Jolie, number 3. Their marriage only lasted 18 months. He's a marathon runner, probably because he wanted to get as far away from her as possible. Rap singer E40 turns 56 today. His cousin is a famous bingo player, B13. Kevin Eubanks, the former band leader of The Tonight Show when Jay Leno hosted it, turns 66. He left the show in 2010. He saw the writing on the cue card. Beverly D'Angelo, Mrs. Clark Griswold on Christmas Vacation, turns 72 today. For the record, remember, that was her cousin Eddie. It's just about time to watch her and the rest of the Griswold family again, where she says, "I don't know what to say, except it's Christmas, and we're all in misery." Frida Lyngstad turns 78 today. She is 25% of ABBA, now collectively 305 years old. In ABBA's heyday, Dancing Queen had a different meaning. Petula Clark turns 91 today. I was probably asleep somewhere on a subway. She seems so much younger in the 60s. Wait a minute. Finally, I watched a show called 10 Ways to Avoid a Shark Attack. I was surprised that Stay the Hell Out of the Water was nowhere on the list. With exciting facts to clutter your mind, I'm Percy Dovetonsils, for KDAZ, Digital Broadcasting. And thanks for listening.